Hey guys, welcome back. This is Little Fever here, and today we are back for another layout update video, this one being number 12. And so in this video we're going to be explaining some changes to the layout as well as a few new buildings. The first structure that we'll be looking at is the Tyco engine shed, and so I'm looking to refit this shed to fit the tracks a little bit better since it's not originally designed for the Bachmann Easy track system that I have. And also I still need to glue the door that was broken off of the side of it, and so you can see it leaning right next to the building there. Next we're going to be taking a look at the little Pola depot slash factory building that I have sitting next to the tracks here. This is kind of not its permanent and final placement, but I think it looks pretty nice where it is right now, and it is missing a few pieces, but I think it's just going to sit right there for the foreseeable future. The next two buildings I'll be explaining about are pretty close to each other, this being one of two signal boxes and a dispatcher's office. And so I denoted the one as a dispatcher's office due to the antenna on top of it, but both of these are sitting close to the exit of the yard or entrance, depending on which way you're going, and these just kind of dictate who's going in, who's going out, and which trains go to where. Moving further down the line, you'll see the new barn, and so this will actually house some of the farming machinery that I've had kind of in the quote-unquote field section of the layout. So this will give it a little more reason to why there's so many tractors or tillage or other farming equipment out in that kind of region there. Next, there's this little loading dock here, and fun fact about this is that it's designed for base level track. So any of my Bachmann Easy track, or even if I had something like Kato track, it'd still be too tall for this building itself, so it's not actually directly close to the line itself, and so I kind of have it offset a little bit, and I'm working on solutions to make it just a little bit more closer and a little bit more realistic. The next two structures are of an unknown manufacturer, so I don't know who made these. They don't say it anywhere on them, not on the bottom, not on the insides of them, and so if you know who made these, I'd love to know. The only numbers they have on them is the boxcar has a number 3 on it, and the caboose has a number 4 on it. So these were in a box with a bunch of other Pola stuff, so I'm assuming that's who the manufacturer of these are, but right now these are kind of just serving as some workman's housing. Next to the railway tracks we have another factory. This one is also another Pola kit, and so it's just sitting here right now kind of out of the way in a bit of a more industrial district. Going over to the countryside siding, there is a small little switch tower. This is the second one I referred to earlier, and next to it is another Tyco water tower, and this one is identical to the other one that I have. It is the same kit, although the plastics are slightly different colors, so it's not identical in that exact factory, but it is still pretty much serving the same purpose as just a little stop out here in the countryside. Behind the water tower we can see the relocation of the little airport that I have here, and so this is just kind of a temporary place since its original airstrip is now populated with buildings, and I don't know how much longer this little airstrip will be on the layout, but I just intend to keep it here for the little Campbell's plane and the other little hangar bits. Lastly, we're moving on to the quote-unquote downtown section, and so this has a new inclusion of a flower shop, and so it looks like the paper on the inside that denotes it as a flower shop seems to be custom, or at least doesn't look like it was made originally from the factory. And also behind the general store I added an extra little chimney that I got on the side for an online order, and so that's just kind of a temporary placement for now before I find a more permanent place or I find the kit it originally belonged to. One final thing now before I sum up the rest of this video. In the backgrounds of some of the shots you can see that there are some quote-unquote snow drifts. These were made by pulling some cotton balls apart and spreading them across the tracks or in various other places. And so this is just kind of done for the Christmas season, and you'll see a lot more of it pretty soon in videos to come. And now we've hit the end of this layout update video. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching and making it this far into the video. I appreciate this very much, and I'd like to thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!